Hi everyone, welcome to a new Bryce talk show episode. So, yes, I know, it's been quite a while since I did these episodes, yes. And I've been doing a lot of other things and doing different kind of videos too. And doing a lot of different things. And thanks to all for 313 subscribers. And be sure to follow for more if you enjoy this one. Today we're going to talk about a lot of things. Me, the things I've done so far. Well, not just that, we got a lot of things to discuss here. So without further ado, let's get this started. So, let's first talk about the summer slideshow. Now, as some of y'all know, I did the summer slideshow video back in September. Now, I used iMovie for this, obviously, because of not being able to add pictures. Well, because in Splice, so I would go on iMovie and add pictures. And so what I would do for me, so it can be simple for me to do, is to make an album with every single thing that I want for it. And then go into that album and put everything in that picture into the video. So, then I would add music and whatnot. However, I'm sure some of you who are watching noticed that there was a slight long silence after Summertime from Jazzy Jeff and Will Smith. I was going to add another song. I don't know why it cut that off. I think I might have took it off my phone when I was cleaning out, maybe. But there was only one other song, but that was close to the end of the video almost. Which obviously I didn't want it to do that. But other than that, seems to be a pretty good slideshow. We had 130 some pictures, which equals 11 minutes. And that was pretty fun to watch. So I thought I'd make it, because I didn't want to do one. I didn't do one last year. I know I didn't do one last year because I don't know. I just didn't think of it. And last year sucked anyway. So I didn't do it one. And also, I just thought, well, maybe I might not do it. And so this year I did one. Now, and I thought, well, I haven't done some for a long time like that, so let's do one. Now, I know I haven't edited these talk shows, obviously, but also, speaking of videos, I made these 2 short videos this month, when your swimming pool is closed for the fall, and when my Windows PC won't let me log into Windows, but instead shows the just a moment screen, which still happens. What I wanted to do with that video too was after I would type in my password, obviously, so I wouldn't show that, and then I would log in like I normally do. Instead, you get this little thing. This is just a moment, and stays there, and stays there, and stays there, and then pretty much doesn't do anything else. Mainly goes in a blue screen. So I used that video and put the song "Hell to the No" by Bishop Bullwinkle. And you all know how that song goes. It's been used on almost every meme, a lot of memes. And I also added that song for when the swimming pool is closed for the fall. What I did was I had pictures of the inside and outside of the pool cover. And yeah. But But yeah, so what I did was I took a few pictures, about 7 or so, of the computer, of it showing, of it just stuck on just a moment, and then going to the blue screen. And just a comedy showing what I feel about doing this. And according to the research I found on this, I think it might be what I was doing. This occurs when after you restart your computer, after you install an update from like something like you get, your updates you get, or if you were trying to install Windows, which obviously I wasn't doing. I would only be obviously installing updates I get from them. Nothing else from that. Now, obviously my PC doesn't have sound, which isn't good because I think the hardware, there's no sound coming through. I usually have NVDA say something when it always says something when you log in, and I can type my password and because how you can have a screen reader turn on while you're in the sign in screen. And also it didn't show the startup music sound that it normally does. So that's one thing to note. And normally I would even try to go on safe mode, because on safe mode I could do a lot of the using DOS command prompt and do like chkdsk check disk, which is what it's called, so I can get into the system, look for anything corrupt or anything inside there, or SFC, the scan now thing. And I do a lot of other things. I don't know if I'd have any more system restore points at all, but we'll see. And yeah, I don't know about that. We'll have to see about that. But as for that, I never had to do that before. So I was curious to see why, I was curious to understand why it did that. And I looked in there and I took a picture, so I'd use that in that video. So far it has 673 views. And the video of when I took pictures of the swimming pool, that hit 1,400 views and 25 likes. And I wanted to try to do a funny meme with some things, like short videos, like when something happens with a song on there, when something bad happens, and then you play that song. So I was trying to do that meme. And yeah, I haven't uploaded a lot of other videos from this channel since I did the video of the flying disc. And I also edit videos on my iPad too, but my phone storage hasn't been doing that well either. So sometimes when I'm not at home to record with the iPad or whatever, I cannot work. So I haven't done a lot of videos on there. Well, just like ideas, but also problems like that. And in movies, went over to see The Many Saints of Newark, The Sopranos prequel. Went over to watch that movie, The Life of Tony Soprano. Went over to watch that show at movie theater a couple weeks ago. Saw something that said the actor was Michael Gandolfini, and he had never watched the show before. I'm like, wow, he must have had to, we'll see how the show was like before he started acting out of it. I mean, I think I probably would have done better doing that. yeah, so I want to watch that. And as you know, it's fall. Let's talk about that. And you know it's fall and it's crummy and nasty. As recording this Friday, October 29th, as I'm recording this, it's been raining. It's been disgusting this whole time. And yeah. But yesterday we had it was pretty, okay. It was in the 60s, it was up in 60s, but then it started to rain around probably 6 o'clock or something like that. It started coming down. It didn't stop for quite a while, too. And even if it did, it would come back, rain hard again. And rain more hard again. So, yeah, that's how much I don't care for fall. Except for when I went to the pumpkin show this past week. Well, and Halloween, because that's coming. Halloween is a fun good old time. Speaking of Halloween, it'll be really good for shortwave, because a lot of people do pirate radio. Unlicensed broadcasting on shortwave, too. A lot of unlicensed broadcasting is also on shortwave. Especially on Halloween, everybody's on the bands, especially below the 40-meter band, so around 6960 to 6965 and above. And also in the 3 megahertz, they also get pirate radio too, but this will be good because more fun for pirate radio. So get your shortwave radio out and listen to pirate radio. Anybody doing unlicensed transmissions. And but yeah. And I'll probably be using the WebSDR too, not just my shortwave radio, but I'll probably use the WebSDR too to listen to some pirates or illegal unlicensed transmission on shortwave. And speaking of pirate radio, might do some cool Halloween sounds and music on my FM transmitter. Do a little pirate radio there. I got a good old playlist of Halloween tracks on my Apple Music. We got some old school Halloween music that's pretty, that everybody sings, as well as some other things people don't know about. So I might do that. No, but yeah. But hopefully I can archive some pirate radio activity. And speaking of pirate radio activity, I still got the recording of Halloween 2019 when there was a lot of pirate radio activity on 3460 on the WebSDR from University of Twente. In the Netherlands, there was a lot of pirate activity, a lot of people using that. And I'll also look at NA5B and my own radio too, and everything else to see if any fun things are going on. Cause that's another fun thing to do, huh? And I was gonna upload that video of the flying disc thing that this weekend I was gonna do, but I didn't have enough storage. Well, and not to mention the Wi-Fi over at Grandma's sucks. So I had Grandma post it on my iCloud shared album. Since we do quite some long videos and you can post up to 15 minutes even though we didn't do 50 minutes, but you could do it. So I have her post all that stuff on there, and then I could save it in there, but it'll have to download it if I want to share it. So I had to wait a while to make sure I had enough storage, but also that I was in a place where the connection wasn't really bad, because that's one thing, you know, that caused this problem. So now and I thought, well, I'll probably better off wait till I get in a better position to do all this, because I didn't want to have to wait it'll wait a while and then it won't work. Then watch what happens. So, I waited a while. I know you guys were wondering, but I was waiting until I had enough available space, and also that I also was in a place where the thing is so slow. So yeah. I've also been looking at the Internet Archive. That website's been up for 25 years. Can you believe that? Internet Archive for books and audio, and I like looking at radio stuff on there too, and TV. I actually upload some stuff on audio on Internet Archive. Well, I like to use Wayback Machine, but I also upload audio, and also the Howard Stern Show, and some other audio on the Internet Archive. Sometimes I'll record it from my XM radio by plugging my recorder into it, or just probably screen recording it or doing some other way. But I might also put some FM radio on, or AM radio on archive too. So yeah, good place to look at stuff. And they also recently just introduced the Way Forward machine, so you can look at what the internet will be in a few more years. I just noticed that when I go on there. I'm like, Way Forward machine. I never noticed that. So I said I might have to check that out. So that might be something for another time. So, and I thought, well, we'll try that out, and we'll do Way Forward machine. We also have iOS 15.1 released on Monday by Apple, which also introduced Share Play for FaceTime, which will be good for when you share your screen. And I noticed that Apple's been making FaceTime into those meeting platforms like Zoom and other things. Because now, if you didn't notice, you can share links together. So you can, so those who don't have Apple devices, they could still use FaceTime on another device that isn't Apple. So that may be a good way to expand FaceTime a little bit. And this time you got Share Play, which will be good when you share your screen, watch movies or whatever. And when people were pretty much expecting this on iOS 15, but those are the features that were hold off until this point. And then till Monday when they released it. And they also did that you can, do your COVID vaccination cards on your wallet app too now, which you can use then. yeah, it's a lot of things when it comes to that. So that'll be
20 minutes
exciting for some. And I figured they were probably going to introduce some of those, since some of those things were being held off for quite some time. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this and listening to this, whatever you're doing. And please be sure that you subscribe and like this video and whatever else you gotta do to make this video get up there. And I'll see you guys in another video, and we'll see what that next video will be. Until the next time, see you guys later. Peace out.